In this video, I'll walk you through how to count character occurrences using Python. Counting occurrences of a character in a string means counting all substrings of a character from the input string. This is very nice to learn because you may be asked how to create an algorithm like this in a coding interview. So let's get started. Before we start this tutorial, I just want to let you know that we're using Subline Text as the IDE of choice today. I'll leave a video on how to set up Subline Text once I create it. We will first import the SYS module that would allow the program to quit itself once it is finished, and we will create an input for the user. We will make user input equal count character later on, which would equal s. I did it this way so that the code is easier to read. Then we will create a function that would count every character and the number of times it shows up. Once the for loop finished counting the first character, like A for example, it would save the number of times the letter shows up in the count list and then move on to the next one. If a character like B doesn't show up, it won't print anything. This would continue until every single character and letter in the alphabet is counted, and then it would print all the counted characters while quitting itself at the end with an SYS command. The last thing we need to do is to set the function variable to the user input so that the function would use the user input. Now, if you run the program, you should be able to enter any sentence and the program would count the characters of it. The reason why you would see a space as a character in the program's output is that in Python, a space is considered a character. So if your sentence has spaces in it, then it will count them out. Counting the occurrences of a character is an important question for the coding interview. Here, we have to write an algorithm to count the number of times each character appears in a string. I hope you liked this video on how to count character occurrences using Python. Feel free to ask any questions in the comments section down below.